You in your classrooms now. I think we're live. We're on live on YouTube right here from our announcement center. Thanks, Ms. Skiba, for the morning announcements. Teachers, there's a few students still coming in a little bit late, so hopefully they get to their classes now. And the first thing we're all doing, if you haven't done so already, you're doing your daily self-assessment. So every student in the school, you need to do your daily self-assessment, and every teacher, of course, you've already done that too. So please do that. We're going to come around and make sure that's done today. We let things slide a little bit. Read those questions carefully. They have changed some wording, but this is across the province how it looks, so it's fairly standard. A couple other announcements. As you can see, all lockers have been assigned to students. So please only put a lock on a locker if it was on your timetable sheet. Homeroom teachers have those timetable sheets. Okay? If you have an assigned locker and no longer need or want it, let Mrs. Duncan, who's down in the main office, know, and we can reassign that. Some of the grade 9s for your lockers, I know there's still some padlocks on. Just come down to the main office, let us know about that. Later this morning, we hope to get those unlocked, okay? Chromebook. So we're in the process of getting devices assigned to everyone by our IT department. Once we have a device assigned to your email address for school, so it's got to be your Bruce Gray Catholic District School Board address, we'll let you know. So grade 8s from St. Joe's, Notre Dame, as well. I think we've got a couple from St. Peter and Paul. Once you have your new device, we want your old one back so we can refurbish and get it back out. So please bring those back in. And teachers, when you have several returned Chromebooks, please let Mr. Murphy know. We can get those set up. So we do have our first club up and running. Woohoo! That's so exciting. That's great news. We're coming back here into regular school. Visual Arts Ceramic Club Extracurricular returns. So meeting every Monday from September all the way to June, 3 to 5 o'clock. So there are late taxis available. What's a late taxi? Some of you are in grade 11 and maybe still don't even know about late taxis. We will provide you a bus close to your home, getting home at the end of the day. Okay, so you would need to sign up for those late taxis with Miss Martin down in the main office before school or at lunch. If you don't do it prior to that time, you're out of luck. Okay, and we will cancel them if we don't have enough students going in a certain direction. So you would sign up for your late taxi, and then Mr. Arnett will run the program, and at 5 o'clock you'll clean up to get on that bus. It leaves at 5:30. So all students have until Monday the 4th to pay for their, I can't read all that, but their ceramics, I believe, through School Cash Online. All of our money gets exchanged online through School Cash Online. So if your parents aren't signed up for that yet, if you're new to a Catholic school, you want to investigate that, Mrs. Brown can help you in financial student services. I think okay, we'll move on here, but I know Mr. Werger is going to talk to you a little bit more, maybe about late taxis and about extracurricular, including Mr. Arnett's Ceramic Club, but I'll let Mr. Werger do that. But there is some artwork from last quadmester, quad 3, still up on the stage in the cafeteria. Pick that up by this Friday by the looks of it. Otherwise, it's going to get recycled, and there's some cool stuff there. So don't forget to get your items. I think before I get into the robotics announcement, we have a lost and found. It is down by our main office. There are 2 tables to the right side of the main office, and we already have a nice green plaid coat. Looks like it would fit me, so if you left something about that size down there, come and grab it. Robotics Practice, another extracurricular, beautiful. There will be a robotics practice tomorrow after school in the innovation space. This innovation space, where is this space? Well, it is out in the other building in behind the school, kind of by the parking lot, by the shops. And it's the shorter building, so it's not as tall as the shops, and it kind of sticks out into the parking lot. That's where our innovation space is. New members are welcome. Be sure to get late taxis if necessary. When would you get a late taxi, I wonder? Before 9 o'clock or at lunch. We're going to Mr. Werger. He's coming in. I'm heading out, and I'll be back for birthdays. Yep.
Okay, hi. I'm Mr. Werger, so I'm taking over as area chair for Phys Ed and Athletics and Extracurricular this year. So if you have any questions about sports or clubs, you can come and see me. I'm usually in the gym. If I don't know the answer, I will find out the answer pretty quick for you. Now, my first announcement is for teachers. There is extracurricular protocol that's coming from the board. They're still working on fine details, so stay tuned for that. So don't plan too much because it'll probably change once we get this protocol in. But if you are having a meeting or any kind of practice, starting now, you need to have kids sign in to do like a contact tracing sheet. So for any teachers that are running any kind of meeting, make sure that you have a sign-in sheet. You don't need to send it to me, just make sure you hold on to that in case it's needed in the future. Now, for students, things are starting up, so make sure you are listening to the announcements or the announcement board where they'll be posted, which is kind of up the ramp. Wait, that way, up the ramp by the cafeteria. So check those out. But we do have a few sports that are starting up. Volleyball is starting up on Thursday after school. I know senior girls basketball, I think, are running a practice after school on Friday. I think, there's no late taxis on Fridays, but just no late taxis on Fridays. So you have to get your own way home. But on Thursday, we're starting late taxis. And are there any other announcements on there?
Yeah,
No, about sport announcements on the thing? You know, well, I do know that girls rugby, we're going to have a meeting on Thursday at the start of lunch in the gym because we're going to start practices next week. So if you are interested in girls rugby, please come to that meeting Thursday right at the start of lunch in the gym. Okay, thanks.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay, we're going to have our student trustee, Quinton Rogers, introduce himself, and he's got a couple messages for you.
Alright, so I can take my mask off because I'm away from everybody.
Yeah.
So my name is Quentin Rogers. I am now a grade 12 student at this school. If you don't recognize me, that's okay. So I'm a student trustee for St. Mary's this year. That means that I'm going to go to a board meeting every month and have a report about what the school has been up to and how the students are feeling. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about how you're doing at school or anything about the student life at school, you can contact me or Mr. Kirby, and that'll get sent to the board, and we can even address some of those issues. More importantly, this year we're having another student senate, and that's where we need your help. We need representatives from each grade to come and form the student senate to talk about these student issues at school so I can get more information to bring to the board. So if you're interested in becoming part of the student senate, come see me or Miss Skiba and we can get you started with the registration process. Thank you very much and have a great day.
Thank you, Quentin. Thank you. The only other thing I want to add into those announcements is for right now, Mr. Varsava and Mr. Arnett, you also would need to do a contact tracing sheet. So basically sign in, get kids to sign in, make sure we know everyone has been in that space just in case there is any COVID that takes place. I'm looking right now at the birthday list. I think that is what we're ready for. Is it time for birthday lists? So exciting for birthday lists. No? You're just walking by, no announcements? Okay. So today is the 8th. Is it the 8th already? Oh my goodness, is it really the 8th? So Adam Gorman has a birthday today. Happy birthday, Adam Gorman. And Mason Litt, happy birthday to you. And Abigail Varecki, happy birthday to you as well. The three of you celebrate your birthdays. I hope you have a great day. Hope everyone has a great day. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you tomorrow.